Dante, quick shot. Don't stop. Quick shot.
Well, after last week's episode, I have no idea what we're calling ourselves. But as you can see, Luke, Bernie, and Alicia and I are all back with another episode of Dante QuickShots.
Hey, I think I'm still rocking with Bernie though, with the alternators, man. Come on, everybody was really digging it, and I don't know, maybe we should really do a poll this time.
The poll.
We have to do it this time.
After all that effort.
Yeah, well, for all our alternators out there, today we're going to cover a very important subject: support.
Whether you're an AVO distributor, a DDM reseller, an integrator, or an end user customer, I want to help you help us to help you more effectively and efficiently. And so I'm going to show you some resources that are immediately available to you, as well as offer some tips and just take you on a really quick tour of our Automate.com website. Before I do that, I want to offer tip number one. If this is a pricing, availability, design review, application thing, you can just reach out to your regional sales manager directly. That is quite literally what we are here for. For the rest of it, let's go to Automate.com. First thing I'm going to do is click on the support tab to bring you to the support page. You're going to see the two windows here, one for software and Dante AVO support, the other one for Dante enabled product support. So that brings me to tip number two. If you're having an issue with a specific device, you're going to want to talk to the manufacturer first. I know that sometimes their contact information can be hard to find. Thankfully, we have assembled it for you here. So if you need to contact somebody, just click on an icon and the contact information for that manufacturer will be provided to you. I'm going to go back to the support page. And for this example, I'm going to use Dante Domain Manager. So if I have a support need for Dante Domain Manager, I click right there. On this page, you will see a lot of information that we've assembled. The software download, important notices, but we've also put on here technical documentation, user guides, installation guides. And if you scroll down, you will see Dante Domain Manager, frequently asked questions. That is tip number three. The frequently asked questions are a wealth of information, and chances are, if you have a question, in this case about DDM, somebody's had that question before you and that question has been answered. These answers are readily available to you, and the information provided in any of these is extremely thorough. So, tip number three, check your frequently asked questions. Let's say you're looking for inspiration, you want to go a little bit deeper, or you just want some guidance, a deep dive into something really specific. We also do have a collection of white papers that get into some specific applications for Dante. But yeah, check out the FAQs, they can be extremely helpful. But if your question is not in the FAQs, you can click Contact Support right here. And yes, the website is the preferred method for creating a support case. So that brings me to tip number four. Once you've clicked Contact Support, you will see this form here. Now this is the traffic director. This is going to make sure that your question gets into the hands of the appropriate personnel at Automate. Be as thorough and fill this out as completely as possible. But when I say thorough, I mean thorough. Be as detailed in the description as possible. That is tip number four. Provide as much information as you can. Our support technicians are going to be asking for things like software versions, screenshots, DDM audit logs, system configurations. The more detail that can be provided, the quicker they will be able to help resolve your case. And to that end, I do have a side tip. We strongly encourage you to involve your integrator in this conversation. They have extremely knowledgeable and experienced staff. They may know more about your system design than you do, and they certainly are going to know more about your system design than we do. So we strongly encourage you to include your integrator in these conversations even before you come to us. So tip number one, pricing, availability, design review, application thing, just reach out to your regional sales manager directly. If the problem is with a specific device, reach out to the manufacturer of that device first. Tip number three, the frequently asked questions are bountiful and extraordinarily helpful. And tip number four, the more information we can get up front, the more quickly we can help you resolve your problem. So if you have a support need for DDM, for AVO, DVS, or VIA, please reach out to our dedicated support team at Automate.com's support page.
Well, now that you know about support, here's a fun fact. Did you know that we were in the running for the top award from AV Nation's Reader's Choice for our support? That's a fun fact.
Fun fact.
Totally fun. And if you want to learn more, reach out, drop a comment below, or shoot an email to sales@audinate.com.
All right, and as you guys can hear, the emails are coming in. So you probably heard us mentioning Dante Domain Manager in about every one of these episodes. So next week, we're actually going to talk about Dante Domain Manager. See y'all next time.